Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and Michael Keaton may once again whisper into our collective faith.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
With reports that Keaton will reprise his Bruce Wayne from the Tim Burton Batman films in the upcoming Ezra Miller Flash movie as a multiverse elder mentor figure, kind of like Nick Fury in the MCU. Which is not at all confusing after Keaton seems to be just wandering from the MCU as the Vulture into the spunka with the hunka Jared Leto in Morbius, the Living Vampire, all while quoting the Space Jam cinematic universe.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah, what the is up, Keaton? Well, combined with other rumors that Jeffrey Dean Morgan could return as Thomas Wayne in this Flashpoint storyline, and the little trailer we just got for the upcoming Snyder Cut of Justice League coming next year on HBO Max, there are just a lot of questions about which parts of the DC movie universe will connect, and which are just figments of Arthur Fleck's imagination. That's life. Okay, so this is all coming together in the upcoming film The Flash, which is currently in pre-production and had its release date moved up from July 2022 to June 3rd, 2022. It and It Chapter 2 director Andy Muschietti is directing, and Ezra Miller is starring as Barry Allen, returning from Justice League, and his recent crossover cameo in the Crisis on Infinite Earths event on the CW series. Actually, if you watched that, you may have noticed that it was shot in a different aspect ratio with deeper color grading, as if they had jumped from the TV side of the universe to a cinematic one. Could be a clue that Barry's cameo there may be part of a wider story on film, maybe even a scene in this Flash movie. Crisis on Infinite Earths also opened with a cameo by the reporter from the Keaton Batman. It's all connected.
Holy crimson skies of death!
Now, Muschietti confirmed that they are pulling story elements from the Flashpoint comic storyline. That was the major 2011 Flash crossover event. It was amazing. DC Comics used it to re-establish its New 52 universe. In Flashpoint, Barry Allen uses the Speed Force to run real fast back in time to save his mother, but as is always the case in doing so, the timelines just get all out of whack, with various alternate universes converging. This Flash movie appears to be using that conceit as the basis for the DC Multiverse, tying in past film universes, as they did in Crisis on Infinite Earths, with the center of that madness being Ezra Miller, Barry Allen, the Flash, with Michael Keaton, Bruce Wayne Batman, an aged mentor who I'm guessing still packs a punch, maybe similar to the elderly Bruce Wayne we saw in Batman Beyond. In the way that series used the voice of animated Batman, Kevin Conroy, voice of my childhood, and his no-nonsense Grizzle, as a foil to the young Terry McGinnis,
Deal with it.
was perfect. And this partnership between Keaton and Miller seems like the same kind of relationship to me. Also, by the way, I won't be complaining of Conroy cameos in this Flash movie as he did in the Crisis event. You know, can we just have all the Batmans, please? So let's get into the details. How will the Flash connect to all of the DC universe? The truth is kind of hard to know at this point, just like it's hard to know whether someone's carrying the most discreet front pocket wallet, the Ridge. Thanks to the Ridge for sponsoring this episode. The Ridge helps you carry what you need every day, from their flagship Ridge wallet to their portable charging commuter backpack. They want to make the most out of what you're bringing with you. The Ridge wallet is made out of military-grade materials like titanium and carbon fiber. It has a clean, stylish design, and it's chainsaw proof. Like, Batman could use this for his armor and he'd be fine. Well, he'd be fine against a rogues gallery villain who uses chainsaws. This is their black titanium wallet, but they do have other colors, including some very flashy tiki designs. It's light and it's strong, just like your soul. And they make it easy to buy with free shipping and free returns and a lifetime guarantee. It's got 30,000 5-star reviews, so you know they're doing something right. They also have great backpacks and travel bags with RFID blocking pockets and optional device charging batteries. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/newrockstars. That's ridge.com/newrockstars, and use the code NEWROCKSTARS. Find the link in the video's description. Okay, while the Flash movie with Keaton expands the DC multiverse using the Flashpoint paradox, don't count on this being the future of DC cinematic as a whole. Matt Reeves' Robert Pattinson the Batman, coming in October 2021, is planned to be the focal title for DC movies going forward. And while there are some rumors about that being a trilogy launching a new Joker maybe, it doesn't sound like it'll cross over with this Flash movie or any elements of the old DCEU, but rather be a standalone reset. Similar to the Joaquin Phoenix Joker film, which was also kind of an Elseworld reset, right? And really, it gave DC and the studio the financial and award success that they are definitely now aiming for in future films. But Flashpoint looks like their fun side adventure, where they continue to try to connect everything in confusing but awesome fan servicey ways like Marvel does.
Yes!
Now, as we saw in the recent teaser with Darkseid, awesome, Zack Snyder's Justice League series is coming to HBO Max in 2021, and in that, we will probably see some removed sequences that set up the Flash movie. For example, one of Snyder's subplots would have seen Barry Allen, Flash, and Victor Stone's Cyborg tinkering with tech in the Speed Force in order to go back in time to Bruce Wayne's time vortex vision in Batman v Superman to warn him about Dark Clark. And now Lois is the key!
Lois Lane! She's the key!
And it has been confirmed that Cyborg will join Barry Allen in the Flash movie. So this new Snyder Cut sequence could serve as a kind of prologue for a Flashpoint paradox scenario that sets up the crisis of the Flash movie the following year. Now, besides Michael Keaton, we've also seen reports that Jeffrey Dean Morgan could reprise his role as Thomas Wayne from the flashback scene in Batman v Superman. And this is super exciting because in Flashpoint, one of the alternate timelines that Barry Allen converges with is a kind of darkest timeline in which Joe Chill killed Bruce Wayne instead, leading to Thomas Wayne becoming Batman and Martha Wayne becoming that timeline's version of the Joker. After Jeffrey Dean Morgan's role as the violent vigilante the comedian in Zack Snyder's WATCHMEN movie, and the morally clouded psychopath Negan on The Walking Dead, a vengeful Thomas Wayne Batman tussling with Barry Allen and Michael Keaton Batman? Yeah, that's my headcanon coming to life. There have also been some other reports that Henry Cavill might be in talks to return as Superman in a future DC movie beyond Justice League. I have long doubted that he would star in any Man of Steel 2 film, especially after talks broke down between him and the studio during the Justice League reshoots. But hey, if it's just a matter of like a simple favor to Andy Muschietti to cameo in his Flashpoint movie, and if Muschietti lets him keep as much fur on that face as he wants, Cavill's name could also show up on this bonkers call sheet. But that does leave poor Batfleck, who sadly may have to see Snyder's Justice League as his final time in the cowl, just because it's hard for me to see the studio wanting the most recent version of Bruce back in the cowl after they rebooted the character 8 months earlier. But hopefully we do get some kind of cameo just to give us that closure, especially if they adapt the moment from the end of Flashpoint when the Flash delivers Thomas Wayne's letter to the main universe Batman to give him and all of us some heartbreaking closure. Maybe even this handed off letter could be written by Martha Wayne, who in Batman v Superman was played by Morgan's Walking Dead co-star Lauren Cohan. Seeing Ben Affleck read a letter signed by Martha? Hey, it could be a really nice way to fix one of the more controversial elements from Snyder's canon.
Save Martha!
And bring it home in a way that makes us feel bad for ever mocking it.
Why did you say that name?
I want to hear from you. What actors and characters from past DC films would you like to see cameo in this Flash movie, along with Michael Keaton and Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Danny DeVito as the Penguin, Jim Carrey as the Riddler, Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan? Actually, we're gonna dive into this question on a segment in Rogue Theory this week. Be sure to check it out. And you can talk about this stuff directly with us in New Rockstars' official Discord community, which you can get exclusive access to by becoming a patron at patreon.com/newrockstars. Follow me on Instagram at EA Voss, follow New Rockstars on social, and subscribe to this channel for breakdowns of everything you love. Thank you for watching the video, and thanks for watching over all of us, Batman.